That's my wake-up call. Cold water in the face. Wake up. It's time to do the farm chores. Although Andy's already up doing the farm chores, so I don't have to worry too much. Excuse me while I clear the pipes. I'm still recovering from yesterday here. All is well. Good morning, or should we say goat morning today? Goat morning, everybody. How are you? All right, let's get some. You can stare at the wall while I get my coffee. Just kidding. Just kidding. So I should actually be on the road to Bloomsburg right now, but I'm not, because I wanted to get a full night's sleep. If you consider, I mean, I got a full night's sleep. I didn't want to get up early and beat myself up. Had a double event yesterday, so that was fun. So I finished the first event, then I went straight to the second event, one in Hershey and one in at the PPL Center in Allentown. Got the goats right on the ice. Obviously, there was a barrier between the ice and the goats, but it was a good time. The guy's name was Chris that hired us to go there. He remembers us from the Kutztown Folk Festival. He hired me. He used to work for Blue Mountain Ski Resort, and he hired us to go there once. Then he lost his job, and then he got this job at the PPL Center as the events coordinator, and he's bragging about our goats all the time. So he finally brought us in for an employee wellness night, which is really fun. That was cool. Thanks to Stella for helping for that one, and thanks for Kathy Myers for helping for the first one. Oh, and by the way, John Wayne is out of the hospital. Mr. John Wayne, Sarah's husband, is out of the hospital with a new hip, doing very well. May I call and reschedule the VA appointments? Probably not, Sue Badger. Give me a little break. I need a little time. Hey, look what time it is. Hey, oh, come on, flip around. Look what time it is. It's the most beautiful time of the year, with Halloween decorations and fall festivities and things that look like pumpkins everywhere, 'cause it's the most wonderful time of the year. Yes, indeed. Everything is fall. Fall. I remember back in the day when we weren't such busy bees, when we had somewhat normal lives, my wife would spend a lot more time decorating the house, and I would spend more time putting up lights, but she still finds time to get it done. Not as intensely as she used to. Good morning, Patty. How are you? I'm gonna have a little coffee. I'm gonna put my Premier protein drink in there. I have not had more than one of these a day now, ever since I personally believe this is my fault. Now, by the way, that was kidney stone. I kind of was self-diagnosing, but I did the right thing. I went to the hospital. I got help. Here, my wife is like self-diagnosing herself. She's in pain right now. She's got joint pain. She's got, I think, fatigue along with that. And here, you guys can, I got this guy. He's hanging out with me. Whoa, Sands, what was that for? What did you send me some money for? You didn't have to do that. We appreciate it. Anywho, have you got a German name? You have a German name. I do. Steinmetz. Steinmetz. Because it hurt for you. It hurt for you. The hospital. The hospital hurt. Is that what you're saying? So everybody's got their things going on. I got my kidney stone. Yes, it hurt for me. Absolutely. My wife is feeling joint pain. She's going to the doctor on Thursday. Hannah, she's got some virus where her temperature shot and skyrocketed to 105, but they got it down. So she's stressed out. She's missing school right now. So much going on. Bloomsburg set up this week. Goats being born soon. Julie Thornton sent a gifted membership. Thanks so much, Julie Thornton. Yeah, no kidding. I cried like a baby in the emergency room. I am a grown man. In fact, I'm an old man, according to some people. I'm an old man with braces. And I rolled around in the emergency room crying like a baby. I'm still never going to get over that. I know I've already talked about it once or twice, but that was, looking back at it, probably one of the most embarrassing times of my life. It's the only time as a grown man I rolled around in a public setting and cried with tears in my eyes about how much pain I was in. And I couldn't hold it in. What are you going to do? I really wish somebody was recording that part of it out there in the waiting room. Have you guys taken on too much too soon? Oh, what are you talking about? No. This has been our daily grind for... I want you guys to realize that we've been doing the baby goat snuggling business. Yes, I said baby goat snuggling business before I started live streaming. Before you all even knew we existed, we were already set up at the Kutztown Folk Festival. We already set up at Blue Mountain. We already did preschools and events. We already went to the Allentown Fair, all before I ever started turning this camera on. So it's not too much too soon. It's now year 3 into the business, and we are full steam ahead, and things are going good. In fact, things are much better on the business end of things than they are on the live stream ends of things. So, yeah, you were a petting zoo. Well, I was a petting zoo. I still brought goats with me, and there was always more goat abuse. Who does that, Robin Pedley? Don't delete her. I want to see her reasoning here. Let's have an open and honest debate of what you think I'm abusing. Or if you're just asking a genuine question, I get it. It's okay. You're new here. You don't understand. Goat snuggling is not goat abuse. I even was on the Fox News debating against a vegan extremist about my goat snuggling and their views on the fact that it was abuse. You don't understand. Here, let me show you. I know it's hard to understand. It was very difficult for me to understand, and the best way to understand it. Sand sent me some more money. What you doing, buddy? Thank you. If I could find you a picture of goat snuggling, you will understand. You will understand, because that's the only way to really understand what we're actually about and what we're doing. And to let you know that the goats truly, genuinely love the interaction with humans. There is no... Here, for example, this is goat snuggling right here. Take a look. This is one of our booths right here where we set up a bunch of hay. We bring a bunch of baby goats. Makes no sense. It makes perfect sense. Do you see the smile on this person's face? And that goat is free to leave at any time it wants to leave. That is pure joy. Yeah, I want to tell you something. Yesterday at my employee wellness date, we got hired to go to one of the Hershey centers, one of the medical centers out in Hershey. And one of the most amazing things happened. Um, one of the most kind of a petting zoo. Sands, what you doing, buddy? I don't like the term petting zoo because that equals chaos. That equals chaotic animals running, birds flying, bunnies jumping, cows mooing, pigs snorting, and just this complete chaotic event. It was like that when I was a petting zoo. I was a petting zoo at one point, and that's how we started. Like, except that's not how we started. How we started was only 14 baby goats at the Kutztown Folk Festival. That was it. That was our first start. Then, after I quit my job, I was like, well, if I'm gonna go to a preschool with goats, I might as well bring some other animals. And so I did. I brought other animals with me. And so then it was a petting zoo, but then I was like, you know what? Goats are just, there's something about them that just brings you back. Everybody in that booth is snuggling baby goats. We're setting up to snuggle baby goats in Bloomsburg Fair this week. It's going to be a blast. The goats love it. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about what happened yesterday. And if Kathy Myers is on here, she can attest to exactly what this business model can do for people. We went to this medical facility, retirement home, where there were doctors and nurses and people that deal with elderly, dying people and caring for them. And I have no idea how much stress they actually go through. I don't know what these people go through, but as we opened up our booth and we had 25 or 30 baby goats for the staff to come out and enjoy them, there was this young woman who couldn't control her body. In fact, she was just like I was in the emergency room, except the emotional feeling that she got with these goats brought her to tears. It brought her to sit in the middle of the tent on the ground, and the goats surrounded her. One by one, they were just around her, and she is sobbing out loud, tears running down her face. Just, and I'm talking the where the visible chest is rising and falling because she was so sad, happy, sad. It was a mix of feelings, but that's what our goats did to her. They brought her emotions out, and they knew that she needed a little love and attention. So this is not animal abuse in any way. This is in fact quite the opposite. The animals get love, compassion, food, attention from humans, and the humans get this feeling inside, and I can't explain it. We're gonna need to come up with a word for what the animals do to humans, what the goats in particular do to humans. They give us the goaties. Have you gotten the goaties? I don't want to use the word the goaties. I want something, but they bring so much joy and happiness to people, and that's what we're about. We're about giving and joy and happiness through animals, right? It's awesome. It's so cool. So anyways, that my friends is what our business model is about. It's about spreading the joy and love through animals and happiness, right? Did you get some goat fuzzies? I like that one. That's good. Goat goodness. Yes, indeed, we could do goat goodness. There are I have countless pictures of people uh, with their goats. Take a look. Look at this girl. That's Eldon chewing her hair. And she's so by speaking of Eldon, man. Okay, and then last night you do. Yes, goats can be registered as an emotional support animal. So last night, then after my first event, I packed up the animals, put them in the trailer, and we drove to the PPL center. And Stella showed up there for that one, and we had some awesome times there. It was great. But this particular fella right here is a chewer. And this woman was having a pretty good time. She was enjoying her goat snuggling, sitting there. We were in the middle of the PPL arena, the huge scoreboard above our heads, the bleachers everywhere. Felt like the center of attention. It was awesome. And one of the boss ladies was over. At least she felt like a boss lady. Sorry, I need my friend. I need my friend again. Um, she sat down to snuggle, and Eldon came over and started nibbling on her dress. And she let him nibble on the dress for a little bit, and then I noticed her discomfort as she was letting him nibble on the dress. So then I grabbed him and pulled him away, and he wouldn't let go of the dress. Now, this is one of those beautiful long sundresses that goes down to your like ankles, and he's got a hold of it. Finally, got him pulled off, and she looks at her dress, and there's a gaping hole in the dress. He had gotten the fabric to the back of his jaws and was gnawing it that whole time. And he chewed holes in her beautiful sundress. She looks at me. This is all she said. "I'm out." She stood up and walked out. So I chased her out and I'm like, Miss, how much was your dress? I will pay for your dress. I am so sorry. It was only like $20, is what she said. Now I can tell you that dress, I know my wife and I know women. That dress was not $20. I later found out she even had it customized to add a zipper on the back of it. So that customization alone you don't do to a $20 dress. So I tried to give her the $20 though and say, hey, I did say I was super sorry. I think she got over it by the end of the day, the end of the evening, but Eldon put a ginormous hole in it. She's like, I'll just have it modified. I'll have it cut shorter. You don't put zippers and modify $20 dresses. There was probably some super expensive sundress. I guarantee it. He does need a muzzle. In fact, I don't know. Do we bring Eldon with us to the Bloomsburg Fair? Good question. She is. I'm out. I'm out. I don't know if we bring him to the Bloomsburg Fair or not. Not sure. Good morning, Carrie. How are you, Carrie Marinelli? What are we doing over here? Yes. Her fancy Gucci dress. Well, that's true, but here's the deal. It was, yes, just don't go. Put it this way. She didn't have an opportunity to change. She showed up. She was intrigued by goats. A lot of people didn't know they were going to be there, so you're already wearing what you're wearing. And how can you resist going in and to say hi to the baby goats? How is that even possible? I need to announce a winner, in fact. All of these pictures were submitted to me. All of these goat snuggling pictures were submitted to me that on Facebook, and I uploaded them as a poll. Can I give anybody on here a project? I need somebody to go figure out who the winner was. I need you to go back and look at my Facebook post and do that now. I'm asking for so I can announce it this right now for the $100. So if anybody wants a little project to go back to my Facebook post, look at the poll and see who the winner was. It should already be there. Do I have any takers? I would do it. but I'd have to get off the live stream. Now I can also wait to announce it as well, but it'll probably be another week from now before I finally get around to it. I figured might as well just get her done right now. I think there's definitely a delay in my comments. All right, Margina Arbuckle's the first one to say got you. Now a couple of people can say it, so that's awesome. If you click the picture, when are you coming to Texas? I'm not coming to Texas. Click the picture, it'll show you the name of the person in the bottom left. So I screenshotted each one from the main source point. Let's look at a couple more while they're going to take a look at that. Let's see who else submitted pictures. There's some really good ones. Like that lady's soul is being touched right now. That is beautiful. That is a beautiful moment. There's some really, really awesome, like, that's what it's all about, everybody. I mean, that's it. With a goat, like, come on. Honey, what a great idea. What happened to the live yesterday? Nothing. I was live yesterday. What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? You can't find it? I'm waiting to see if somebody can find it. It's obviously going to be buried down there. The poll is on Facebook, but it's going to be buried because that's the way Facebook does things. They bury it to the bottom. You wish I would come to Boston. Listen, we can't do out-of-state stuff. There's too many politics tied to doing out-of-state goat snuggling. Just too many political things. There's too many people's toes we step on. There's too much paperwork. They make us do rabies vaccines on goats if we go out of state, which can be dangerous to the goats. They're not even, a rabies vaccine isn't even FDA approved by the commission to be used on goats. There is no approved rabies vaccine for goats, but New York State made us inject all of our goats anyways, which was unfair in itself. No out of states. You can wish all you want, but guys, we are not taking our goats out of state. At option 93, okay, option 93, she said, was the winner, and was that, hold on, is option 93, because I don't know option 93, but I'm going to guess. Tell me. Is option 93 this one right here? Eldon eating her ear right off of her face? I don't know which one it is, but that's perfect. Maybe Kelsey, is her name Kelsey? Is that the winner? I'm trying to find a winner. Number 20 if you take Hazel, $20 if you take Hazel, Duck, or Evie to Bloomsburg. Well, I don't care because I'm not really going to be at Bloomsburg, so that's fine. All right, what's the name of the winner? Little Girl in Red feeding Yahtzee. Okay, Debbie Lennon, thank you so much. Little Girl in Red feeding Yahtzee. I can find that picture real quick. Is this the winner right here? Is that our cute winner? $100 gift card? You can rent a goat. Look at that. Perfect. So it's Kelsey is number 93. So Kelsey, congratulations. I will reach out to you today for a $100 Steinmetzfamilyfarm gift voucher that can be used for renting Yahtzee for the day and hanging out with her. Your daughter can take her to the park, watch a movie, whatever. Or you can use the funds for merch. You know, you can buy yourself some kids' t-shirts or whatever. We'll just give you a gift certificate and you can use it however you like. So that was our first annual contest, and I got I don't know. How many did I get? I got 109 submissions or 119 submissions. Um, that was awesome. It was great PR. It only cost us $100 because that is the prize. But look at all of the beautiful pictures I got because of it. I've got all these amazing people. So Kelsey, congratulations on your daughter's selfie picture winning. Um, there was some really cool ones. This guy's name is Adam. I don't know if you remember Adam from there. He streams on Twitch, believe it or not. He was streaming every day from our booth on Twitch. He got me all excited. Are we doing this at Bloomsburg? Hun, I believe it is the wave of the future to do at Bloomsburg. Why not? Like, I have 119 selfies of people smiling. I would pay $500 for all those pictures because you can use them. Could you imagine just a big billboard or something? Yes, I think we need to do this at Bloomsburg. Yes, absolutely. I think we need to do it at every place. Every place we go, this needs to be a thing because there's no way I'm going to go shove a camera in people's faces to get these cute pictures all the time. And we're not always going to be in the moment. It's too difficult to be in the moment with them while we're operating the booth and we're doing this and picking up poop. So these guys are taking the best part of their night and they're sharing it with us for a chance to win. And it's awesome. I think it's really cool. So yes, and yes. Also, Hun, I have a question for you. I had a thought because we would like to increase our presence during the big events. Mainly, let me just talk about the Pennsylvania Farm Show. You know how at the PA Farm Show, we set up different corners? We had Hope's Hideaway, and we had the Fat Man's Oreo's Lounge. Sorry. I was thinking, what if we did something like this year at the farm show? Not this. We could still do this. But what if I set a little studio up with some microphones and I hit live stream it and we let it go? We let it go and we let them run like a podcast. Anybody in this little section, 2 people with 2 goats, can sit behind a live feed camera in the booth if they choose. It'll be like, this is almost like one of those photo booths, but instead of a photo booth, it's live streaming to the world. And people can sit in the booth and hold a goat and they can talk. They can talk about their experience. And if they don't want to go in there, they don't have to. It'll just be 2 seats with 2 microphones, a live stream camera set on them on the outside before you go in. It will tell you YouTube's Goat Snuggling Studio, and we'll put that on live, and people from around the world can watch it. And they can hear firsthand experiences, or maybe people make jokes. Maybe people are funny. Maybe we'll find the next talent across the world in our goat booth. I don't know. So I think it'd express the experience. I like that. We need a name for that booth, for that little area. I think it would be fun. This is how my brain works, how to improve. And this was my idea, by the way, the photo contest. My wife had no faith in it, honestly. She wasn't very optimistic that it was going to work, but it worked out like a charm. Yeah, and then they can go back and watch themselves, exactly. And they can tell their friends and family they were on a live stream. It builds our count. It gives firsthand experience of what people like this are actually doing and saying in the moment. I bet you we'll get people crying, laughing, swearing, I'm sure. But I just need to name that booth, that live booth. Let your soul talk. From the Goat Snugglers. That's cool. Make sure people don't break YouTube rules. Gee, sound familiar? No faith in ideas. I did listen. It's not like I didn't have faith in your goat snuggling idea, honey. It was the fact that let me put it this way, was shocked. Who says, hun, you're going to quit your job and do baby goat snuggling? There's nobody in the world, there's no place in the world that says this is what you're going to do for a living, except for my wife. I'm gonna do a career change. You know, I've been in the military. You know, overseas. I've worked at the Department of Fish and Wildlife. I was a salesman for Charter Digital Cable. Like, I had real jobs. And then, hey, goat snuggling, honey. It's not that I had no faith in it. I was shocked. Talking with goats is good. I was shocked. Listen, you had me sold. You had me sold. Otherwise, I wouldn't be there setting that tent up that day, our very first event. You sold me, honey. And you know I'm the one who is more adventurous and I try things out. So your idea, and I was okay. You didn't have to convince me. Just a little convincing. You had me sold, especially after the first event. You were right. You were right. It was awesome. I love you. I love you. It was a great idea. Gabbing with the goats, snuggling secrets live. This year's farm show is the 110th farm show. How beautiful is that? Go ahead, name that goat. I know this goat's name. I want you guys to name this baby goat of ours. Who is it? I'm going to give you guys a second. No. We've talked about, Bella, we've talked about franchising, and honestly, it's not a good idea. Franchising for this type of business model doesn't work because I can 100% tell you I have this goat and all my other goats' best interest at heart. There you go, D. Haas. It's Thistle. Thistle. D. Haas got it? No, that's Thistle. Caitlin Culp got it. How do you franchise this and know that the goats are going to be okay? I wouldn't, wouldn't, thought about it in the past. We could probably be multimillionaires and quit, but I can't because the goats are the most important thing in all of this. Yes, we want to make her smile. And yes, we want to have a good time. And yes, we want to make some money. But ultimately, these goats have to be treated good. The money needs to be reinvested into their food and their shelter. It needs to be put into medical stuff. The problem is that this is not a viable business model in two aspects. Unless you have these two things, you do not have a viable business model. Good health care. You cannot have a viable petting zoo, goat snuggling business without good health care. It's too expensive to take every goat that you need to the vet. I know this firsthand experience because not even in a year's time, we spent almost $20,000 in goat care on our first year. Now, granted, we didn't know as much as we know now. So you need to educate yourself. The person every franchise owner would practically have to be a veterinarian. And at that point, a veterinarian is going to make way more money than a goat snuggling extraordinaire franchise. So you need to be able to identify and treat and, take care of the animals on that aspect of it. And the other aspect of making sure you have a viable business model doing this is, where do they go afterwards? These goats don't go to auction. These goats don't go to market. This little piggy doesn't go to market. This little piggy doesn't do any of that stuff. This little piggy goat is going to somebody's house. It's going to somebody's farmette or little homestead. We vet everybody. We don't sell our goats. I can tell you 100% we get calls and people visiting all the time to buy goats because they want to eat them. Renting them to eat grass is not a good idea either, and I'll explain that in just a second. That's not a good idea at all. So you need a good way to make sure that the goats, because you have to have baby goats all the time. So that gets to the other thing. You need to have the maternity stalls and the knowledge. And so I don't know. There seems like this is not a viable, hey, A, B, C, D franchise model. Could it be done? Absolutely. If you didn't care about the animals and you just turned around and bred more when you lost the other ones, didn't give your... But, I can't even imagine the politics that it would take to franchise something like this in each state. Like the red tape you'd have to cross for the scrappy disease. And there's a lot. There's too much. So home base type thing. This is popping up all over the world anyways. It's not like we can stop people from snuggling baby goats, even though we were the first to coin the idea. It's fine. Anyways, baby goats renting for land clearing, already being done on a larger scale out on the West Coast. Go to rentagoat.com. That guy was on Shark Tank. Now, Shark Tank brought him in, and he wanted to pitch his business model across the world to rent his goats to clear land and brush. And that's what they do. I even called the guy to buy his domain name, rentagoat.com. And he wanted $50,000 for the domain name. It wasn't for sale, but I pushed him to the point until I wanted an answer. And I was like, I'm good. I don't need it that bad. But yeah, he was on Shark Tank. Here's the deal. Here's the problem. Especially on the East Coast over here where things aren't as dry. Dry brush, which is flammable, that kind of stuff. Goats can forage on that type of stuff. They can eat it. But they're toxic, poisonous plants. Too many dangerous species of plants to rent a goat out, to go out and clear the land because you're now putting the goat in jeopardy of eating something that will kill it like that. One single wild cherry leaf can cause a huge problem. And unless you're going to go out and scout the entire land and area that goat's going to go to, and then set up fencing there, and then bring water there, and then bring the entire herd there, and then leave them there for the whole time, and then put a camera on them because you're worried about them, and then maybe bring a livestock guardian dog so you can protect them because we have Nigerian dwarfs. So as you can see, renting goats for land clearing aspect is not really a good business model for us. This is a good business model for us. Yeah, and the snails and the slugs, I know, isn't that crazy? The snails and the slugs can be so dangerous to your animals. It's true. To a goat, a snail and a slug could cause some serious damage. Absolutely. So anyways, that being said, I've been on for 40 minutes and I haven't even gone outside yet. I am sitting in here enjoying my coffee and talking and answering questions to y'all. Yeah, lucky is my goat that I lost to the cherry tree. What do the adopters do with the goats? They have, like I said, homesteads, farmsteads. They want to use them for milk or cheese or pets. Pets is pretty much the number one thing. Guys, we know a lot of the adopters. What happens? First goats ever RJF got were from us, and they turned it into this amazing thing. Near Hoof Homestead, amazing. They first goats they ever got were from us. They go places that are already have goats or want to become little, not even goat farmers. You don't need to be a goat farmer to own a goat. You just need some love in your heart and some hay and water and minerals. Taking care of two. Is Sarah Young still banned from renting? She can't rent any birds, okay? She can rent a goat. She's not stolen a goat yet, so we're fine with that. Why is she talking about renting? It's true. This is some dumb Trump content. XF. If I were talking about Trump, you would know about it. I'd be wearing a hat and saying, "Make America great again." But I'm not. I'm talking about baby goats. You're all right. It's okay. I love you anyways, buddy. Go find another channel. Imagine being this useless to the world. Oh, don't delete this guy. He's fun. XF. Useless. Making people smile. I have 603 people here that can tell you otherwise. Oh, you guys can't handle it, huh? Oh, man. You guys don't want me messing with these people? My moderators are not letting me do it. It's okay. It's all right. You didn't even give me a chance to debate the guy. Come on. What's up, Justin Gordon? So yeah, I don't know. My wife did it. Lauren, are you having fun up there being a moderator? She's got this. Don't worry, guys. She's got this. Oh, man. Let's see. What else do we got that's so cute for snuggling pictures? This girl was cute. I like this one. That one's cute. Goat snuggling. So anyways, yes, we do indeed have, we are moderators, or are we not? Nothing in between. You can absolutely be something in between. You can let me, listen, it's not black and white, Henny. It's not black and white. It's absolutely not. If I want to talk to people, you need to let me talk to people. That's it. It's not, I'm not forcing you to stay there as a moderator. Just, I'm trying to grow the channel, and I'm hoping my moderators can see how I'm trying to grow the channel, and that would be inviting lots of new people into the chat. It's not going to grow that way. And understanding that the algorithm helps the channel grow. I need moderators that can understand the growth of the page and the channel. That's all. Just saying. Let's just go back to goat snuggling, okay? All right, that's it. Let's just go back to goat snuggling. So today is the setup for Bloomsburg Fair. I'll be rolling out right after this. I got to find my tools. My trailer is still hooked up with all the stuff in the bed of the truck and on the trailer. So I didn't unpack. I'm super glad I didn't. I'm super glad that I didn't unload the truck, honey. It's been sitting in the driveway, loaded, hooked to the trailer, ready to go. So that works out in my favor today because I can just roll out. Just got to find like an impact and whatnot. Honey, do you think I need to, there might be something. There might be something I'm forgetting. I don't exactly know what it is. I can't just get in a truck and leave, I don't think. Let's do a short little walk, okay? I got about 15 minutes. Let's take the background off of here. And I hope you guys enjoyed those snuggling goat snuggling pictures. There we go, back to normal. Back to normal. Get my coffee. I would go out to the chickens, but the goats are more important to me. I'm sorry. I kind of feel a little happy. Oh, yeah. I'm not leaving with the goats today. No. I'm not leaving with the goats today. I leave with the trailer and the tent and the flags and the fencing and the checkout desk and all that kind of stuff. I leave with all of those things. Ugh. By the way, who sent this? This has been on my porch for 2 days. I didn't announce it. Somebody on the interweb sent us these totes right here. They are from Walmart. There was no gift. There was no gifting. Look at that. Who sent that? Thank you to whoever sent us the bins. I'm looking to see if anybody there. They're awesome. These are great totes. I've never seen them in the clear. I've always seen them in the black. But appreciate that. And then we've got the other pooper scooper put together. One was from Teresa Soto, and then the other one was from, I already mentioned it the other day on the live. I don't know. Gosh, if it's going to rain, I probably need to move all this stuff. I have no idea. Henny, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Very nice. I'm assuming it's for Lauren's merchandise. I'm assuming it's for all of like her jewelry or t-shirts or stuff for inside the trailer, right? Or just for whatever. I'm not certain. Oh my gosh, more stuff. More stuff. I do believe that's my network stuff. It's all for the whole camera system I'll be setting up. Is there going to be an angel watch? Build the stalls first. How's that? See the network refreshing? How's that? See the network refreshing? That's one of the reasons I want this system set up. Are we back? Hello. Okay, we're back. So what I was saying is I don't think realistically that I'm going to have the time to fully set up my network for angel watching because she's due very soon. I still have maternity wards to set up. And I still have to run the wiring and the cameras. And the whole idea behind the network is I can plug into the switch an access point so my internet doesn't drop out. So if I can run a very extensive network everywhere, but I'm just being frank with y'all. I'm just being frank. I don't... Okay, well, that was not cool. She's stuck. She's stuck on her back. What the hell? You don't get anything. That was mean. Oh, gosh, not my... You get nothing, Billy. You're a jerk face. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. I'm running from the goats. They're chasing me down. They were chasing me and Tom was in the lead. You should have seen Billy just lay Bambi out. She was on her back, flopping around.
Billy's terrible. She is such a jerk.
Do you think Billy, here's the question. Do you think Billy would protect Oreo's mom, Lightning?
I think she'd beat up on everybody. She has
Do you think she's
not mean to is her own daughter.
Her own daughter. I just didn't know if she would be nice to Be nice to Lightning.
Lightning, like you're saying, give her to What If Acres.
Give her to What If,
I'm
and
fine
if
with-
she's nice to her, she will protect her rather than Twizzler beating up on her, because I think she'll.
Oh, Twizzler's beating up on Lightning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's worth a shot because she is beating up goats left and right here.
Yeah. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You're gonna get a rectal temp. You're not getting milk. I'm gonna stick this in your butt.
Yep. That's what you get for coming in.
He's getting a temperature check. Oh my. Oh my. Are you not left out yet today, huh? I got the easy job. I let you guys out in the morning and everyone else has to put you back. I got the easy job. Ready, set, go! Yay! Come here, William. Oh my goodness. And those two are gonna go at it. Hi, William. Hi, yes. Oh my goodness. Look how cute you are. My daily loves. My loves. Oh. He says, let me go. uh,
1029. He's good.
102, not you got a thermometer up your butt. Welcome to. So, what's new?
Driving lessons on Thursday.
Driving lessons with who?
My mom's friend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So your mom, whoever drives you here in the morning, why don't they just let you drive?
because my mom drives stick.
Yeah. So I learned on a stick. Start on your side road. All you do, it's super. It's not impossible. Think about it. People drive stick, right? You're a person.
My mom works till 5.
No. On the way here in the morning, you drive.
Stick?
Yes, a stick.
You know how many people I'm going to make mad?
Well, that's what. Just get a
How many
bumper
times
sticker.
I'm
It
gonna
says
stall the
student
car?
driver.
You
But
know
that'll
people
only
don't
happen
care
the
about
first day or
that.
two. You think about it. It's only going to happen for day 1 or 2.
You want to take me for a drive?
No, I don't. I'm not your dad.
Then get out.
Then get out. All right. I'm just trying to make sense of it, but I get it. It's all right. Just get out. I just got booted by Paige. I took my driver's test on a stick shift. Where are we at, little girl? Where are we at, little girl? I'm looking for my baby. Can we see her? There she is. There she is. There's my girl. Don't run from me. I got nothing, y'all. I got nothing. Oh. This one's a camera hog. Yeah, I muted you guys. I don't know what happened. I'm bad. Refresh, muted, refresh, muted. Oh, we're back. My fat fingers. Yeah, with my fat finger. Oh. Sorry, that was obnoxious. Let's get a weight. Here we go. We're losing weight. We're losing weight. Now, before I confirm that weight, I am going to clean this scale off here. Paige! I paged you. I paged you. That was great. I just paged Paige.
Did you summon me?
No. I paged you.
Paged me?
Do you know what a pager is?
Yeah, I know what a pager is.
You do know what a pager is?
Actually, yes, I do.
Okay.
I know a lot of things.
You know a lot of things.
I know about, I told a vet about this. Dream of Genie. I Dream of Genie.
869.
You know?
Yeah.
I know some old stuff. What do you need me for?
I need you to feed her
Oh, okay.
like 4 times today.
Okay.
Here's the problem. This girl is not growing. She hates the bottle. We tried forcing mom and her together, but we need her to like the bottle. And feeding her once or twice a day isn't going to cut it.
So
We
between
need to-
breakfast and between lunch and dinner. Or
We
two?
need to get her to drink a bottle. That's all I got to say. She needs to get hungry enough to drink a bottle. In fact, I'm going to leave her in here.
Okay.
I'm going to separate her.
Oh, this is nice and fresh.
This is a bold move I'm making right here, but I'm going to separate her from her mom now.
Her mom's not going to be too happy.
I don't care. Her
She's
mom's
already
not
yelling.
letting her drink enough is the problem. And so by separating from her mother, I'm going to force her into being a bottle baby so she can drink a bottle and grow. Because this teeter-tottering weight going up and down is a problem. It's not good for her health. She needs to be growing and not shrinking. So we tried the opposite, and now we're going to try this. We're going to separate her into here. And you're going to feed her in here, get her some food, get her some grains in the corner, get her some water, and feed her. And get her some nice green hay, like that as well. All right, so this is what we're doing with her. Because we were over 9 pounds and now we're under.
You need to add more padding in here.
More padding than where? No, you don't.
You sure?
Yeah, because it'll just fall from here and it'll get topped off. This is a good start.
All right.
Nice and nice. It's perfect. It's
All
a
right.
perfect start.
Thank you. I filled it myself.
Well, good.
I cleaned it out and filled it myself.
Good. How about that chicken chicken pen? Did you clean that yet?
Do it today.
Thank you.
I'm not happy. I hate that. It's so gross.
I'm not happy.
It's so disgusting in there. Like, I love the job, but I think this is going to be the worst task ever. It's so gross.
High five. Do it with a smile on your face. Crackle! Crackle. I'm gonna get you. She has no buddies. There's nobody small enough that will actually be nice to her.
This is my smile.
The evil smile. There's no goat small enough that will be nice enough to her. Camera hog. Here we go again.
Jackie hasn't been in here.
It's not a high pressure hose. You can't use a hose. It needs to be physically removed. And the compost pile is right there now, so.
Okay, cool.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that's nice. Now I don't have to walk all the way.
Ta-da! Until I finally move that, you don't need to go anywhere except there. Woo! They said, Paige, every job has some crap. Every job has some crap. Nan, I heard you were pregnant. Who else was looking pregnant? Lots of goats that seem like they're going to have babies soon. So, yep. Guys, I think that's about my time for the day. Mr. Andy, don't you want to take me up on my offer? There's always one. If you clean it every day, it won't be bad. Kind of like the cat litter box. With you straw bedding, it's kind of hard to know where you're cleaning. It's just very wasteful to clean out the entire floor of a stall with straw every single day. But there's nobody in it now, so we used it and it's done. Hey, I'll mention it to her if she wants to clean the stalls every single day. That's her prerogative. She knows what she's got to do. Yes, I pulled her. I pulled Pebbles from Mom. Yes. Big, bold move this morning. I was like, Haggard. Haggard. What is Haggard? Haggard. Larry? Did you name the cat Larry?
One-eyed Larry.
One-eyed Larry. All right, the cat finally has a name. I don't know Pebbles' age. I don't remember her date of birth. Bloomsburg takes about, with the big trailer and my slow butt, like 2 hours.
Joel, you can
Oh. All right, I guess I'm good. I'm out.
Want green bean?
See ya.
Joel, you got a green bean. You want a green bean?